parents and friends, if you're still excited with our two speakers, can I see two thumbs up in the air? So let's call out last Francis Talk speaker before the secret guest speaker.
Yep, she is a student who had struggled in her former school. Now she advocates the transformation in the education system, and she believes that true learning goes beyond exams and grading systems.
With the topic of beyond grades and exam, the portfolio path to personal growth. Let's give warm welcome for
Clarabella
Gunawan.
A couple weeks ago, a friend of mine from junior high school just randomly sent me a message about of how tired of she going to plebe school. And she just kept ranting about how frustrating the subjects are, complaining about the boring teachers, and the lack of excitement in her daily life. And the fact that I can relate with it makes me question myself. What kind of school did they attend in? Is this feeling of unrelating is normal? In replying to my friend's ranting, I began to observe my own experience closely. The educational environment that surrounded me during elementary, junior high school was monotone. The never-ending assignment, the repetitive schedules, and the rules that keeping us away from our own freedom. Where do we all agree that we want our school life just to be a canvas full of colors and not just black and white? So there's this thing called industrial age values. This system was created many decades ago to prepare the young, like us, just to becoming a factory workers. Back then, the school educated us to do nothing and just to follow every single rule there are, such as open and read page 54, stand up and line up properly, shh, stop talking, where I believe many schools still do the same thing now. And probably all of us at least once said, ugh, how boring the school is. It's making me so unmotivated. And have you wonder why? We, as students, we don't have our own autonomy to control the choices we make at school. They even ask us to do something that doesn't even align with our interests, or goes to a project that couldn't even flicker up our curiosity. Imagine how stressful it is to being told what to do every single minute. Now I want to ask, who's here cares so much about their exam score? You may raise up your hands. I see a lot from my right side. Thank you. You may lower your hands down. So the majority of our exam was just testing us on how good are we on memorizing facts, where sooner or later we eventually forgot about it. This inauthentic learning of memorizing shouldn't be the standard of passing a test. Don't we all agree that learning could be more fun, challenging, and more authentic? And this inauthentic learning itself has caused an extremely unhealthy culture for students, teachers, and for parents. Moreover, the school nowadays even help their students to find and develop their passion deeply. Most school systems don't seem to care, nor recognize the students' potential, talent, till they reach the end of high school life and begin to question themselves. What am I good at? What do I want to do in my life? And how do I fit into this rapidly changing world? The educational system clearly shows that they didn't prepare any room for any passion. Next question. Who's here feel like a failure? Whenever you're always one step behind your friends, you may raise up your hands. I see a lot more hands than before. Thank you. You may lower your hands down. We must acknowledge that each one of us has different style of learning, pace of learning, and what kind of tools that could help us the best in our own learning. The school need to know this importance and embracing this diversity and adjusting on how we learn. Though, aside from that, as teachers keep using lecturing as their primary approach in school, where students can become more passive and there's limited interaction among them. The lecture itself, boring and challenging. And the lecture can be a lot of disadvantages for students as they can be falling behind or having a hard time on catching up with the material. This limitation of our current education shows the importance of building a portfolio. A portfolio illustrates a student's skills, achievements, experience. So this is a tangible evidence that reflects a person's abilities. A portfolio-based approach could help the students to explore and develop a deeper understanding towards the subjects they like. Moreover, a portfolio also can help them to reflect on their learning experience, setting goals for new improvements, and showcase personal growth. And they become more active in shaping their learning experience, seeking out more opportunities. And the most important thing, they have their own autonomy to engage and having the sense of their education. This clearly shows that the portfolio could, in conclusion, building a portfolio is a powerful way from breaking free from this traditional limitation. So let's support an educational system that encourages students to build a portfolio. This will make them a lifelong learners and active members of society. I'm Clarabella, thank you.